No, there's nothing like having access to funding when you have a huge opportunity available and you need to execute on it. But what is the biggest barrier that's holding people back from seizing these opportunities? It's going to be your credit. Now, this was a recent application. I see a lot of back end data with over 800 applications, 63% were declined and only about 10% were pre-qualified. Now, right here is just an example, but this is something I see all the time, right? Now, these are reason codes for a decline on a credit app. Now, right here, at least one primary business owner's personal credit score doesn't meet the required minimum. Now, look, I'm not telling you to fix your credit because it sounds good. This has dire consequences. So you not having your credit in position is preventing you from accessing capital. This client has been working with us for several months now, since about March. When results come in and things haven't came off, we're immediately redisputing. That's the difference between you doing it yourself versus CP restoration. We continue to fight until we get the results. We have Wells Fargo card deleted off the credit report, or this is the after. The before, this was a $12,629 charge off. All right, so this was negatively holding their account back. As y'all can see, delinquent payment history, 30, 60, 90, 150, and a charge off. This is absolutely going to drag your credit score. So if you have stuff like this on your credit report, you should not be applying to any type of credit, whether that's personal or business, unless you have a ton of cash flow. Otherwise, just get this addressed, get it removed off your credit report, CP Restoration Services. Now, if you do nothing about this, if you just let it sit, it's going to stay on your record until May of 2030. That's a long time to have this type of derogatory lingering and preventing you from getting access to the capital. Just think about it. All right, 2030 is 2025. How much could your life change in 4 to 5 years if you have access to capital? You can purchase businesses. You could get cash flow from business. I mean, you could get to 5 or 10 businesses over the next 4 or 5 years, but you won't be able to do that if your credit is trash. Now let's look at some other dispute results. Right here, we got net credit. This is a subprime line of credit. As y'all can see, this was deleted off the credit report. When we look at the details, you have the after, but let's check out the before. Again, this was just a $1,600 account, and we were able to get it deleted off the credit report. All right. And so another thing we can do is that even if the account doesn't have negative information, this is what we consider a subprime type of account. So the types of accounts do matter. So if you have a lot of these consumer finance accounts or subprime credit accounts, that can actually hinder you from getting bigger funding, right? Because when banks know that certain accounts are associated with higher risk borrowers, then you could potentially get denied, right? So you look at the quality of the types of creditors on your credit report. All right, here we got some more dispute results. We got Amex account deleted off the credit report. What else we got? We got Columbus Bank and Trust, and we got Safe Federal Credit Union. So let's take a look at some of these accounts. So the Columbus Bank and Trust, you got the after. Let's look at the before. Again, this was almost $16,000 charge off. When we look at the payment history, 30, 60, 90, 150 charge off. All right, so they had a lot of things, a lot of negative items. And here's the other thing, we submitted a lot of disputes. Now, this particular file was extremely dirty. So they had a ton of late payments. It looks like their entire credit profile was just tarnished. Oftentimes, it's hard to just dispute all of those accounts at once. To be effective with it, you have to do it in batches, right? To get the best results. So we're not disputing every single account at the same time. What's the chances of all these accounts not belonging to you, right? You got the Amex account right here. This is the after. Let's look at the before. Again, $1,200. So it looks like a bucketed credit card right here. Still, that's dragging the credit report. Their payment history is nowhere near 100% with all of these negative items on their account. And again, we were able to get a lot of these accounts removed off the credit report. As y'all can see, we're doing a lot of different rounds of disputes. Now, I know I show y'all a lot of the, deletions, but sometimes, things may not come off with one dispute, which we got Discover Card, another Amex, a Discover Card we were also able to get deleted. As y'all can see, this is the before. So again, 30, 60, 90, 150, 180 charge off. So You have to address these types of items. Don't think that you're going to cross your fingers, hope and pray, and the bank is just going to approve you with a dirty file like this. You definitely have to get it addressed. Safe Credit Union, Safe Federal Credit Union. Let's see what the before was like. All right, so this was, again, another charge off. Now let's check out the most recent disputes from this month. As a matter of fact, American Express deleted, American Express, or these are all inquiries, but let's scroll down, take a look at this before. Now this was an auto loan for $58,000. Think about it, $58,000 debt, and we were able to get this account removed. Now this did have some late payments on it. As y'all can see right here, this client has a 790 FICO score, so only 10 points away from exceptional credit. Now just look at where they were before, where they had dozens of delinquent accounts reporting on their credit report, collections, charge-offs, late payments, everything you can imagine. Now they're at a 790 FICO score. 2 out of every 3 credit applications get denied. The main reason being poor credit. Now, what I need you to do, if you have late payments on your credit report, call the number on the screen. Speak with a representative at CP Restoration Service. We're one of the best in the nation when it comes to getting items removed. Bad credit won't fix itself. Now, right now is one of the best times to be well positioned to have your funding in place. But before you can even get there, you have to address your credit. 2 out of every 3 credit applications get denied. The main reason being due to poor credit. No more hoping and wishing, crossing your fingers that somehow the bank is just going to overlook your bad credit and hand you that bag. Stop giving the banks reason to deny you. And one of the easiest reasons to deny you: late payments, collections, charge-offs, excessive inquiries. In order to get to the bag, you need to get your credit right. So don't delay. Call CP Restoration Services today. I pinned the number in the description of the video as well as on the screen, so you can give us a call. We'll review your credit report, identify the items that need to be removed, get those items completely knocked off. Then we can get you funded up to $150,000 at 0% interest with no documentation. Let's get it.
Call the number on the screen to live the good life.